Okay, it's July. It's July 16th, I think, and it's not particularly warm out. I have a coat on. It's been raining. It might be the summer that never was, according to everybody. But I just wanted to show you how beautiful the gardens are, because we may be complaining about the weather, but the gardens are actually pretty happy. A little bit cooler, a little bit more moisture, and this is what you get. So I think there's a picture 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, there isn't a rose in bloom, but now it looks pretty spectacular. And there's one in particular I wanted to show you. This is a new rose. This is Navy Lady. This is one for the 100th anniversary of women in the Royal Navy. And it's really rather gorgeous. They were planted last year. It's a new introduction and it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the color. Spectacular color. Very strong stems, and this is only, a year after it was planted. So this is our Allée. Roses as far as you can go. And they look beautiful. They're actually quite happy in the slightly cooler weather, as long as they get a little bit of heat. This is another beautiful rose. This is Gertrude Jekyll, named after a very famous gardener, Gertrude Jekyll. She was revolutionary for her time because she was the one who sort of came and said, well, they don't need to be following rigid pathways and set forms for color, that you could actually go a little bit crazy and put orange next to pink and next to red, and really revolutionize the whole idea of how a garden would look together. So it's really quite a spectacular rose. This tight petal, I think it's called Noisette. I have to say I'm not a rosarian, but again, something that you would look for in a rose with good strong stems. They're all multiple bloomers. All of the roses that were down this alley were chosen by Robin Denning of Brentwood Nurseries, and they were all a donation from him, and he chose roses specifically for their strength, resistance to disease, and most importantly for their ability to repeat bloom. So that means that for some roses you'll get one spectacular show of roses, but then they kind of peter out, and all of these were chosen so they will bloom strongly through the whole summer. On the other side here, there's annuals that have been planted. They're just slowly coming up, but the colors are becoming more intense, and they're not washed out. And often at this time of year, annuals can actually have kind of a washed out look because it's been so hot. So just because it has been a little bit cooler doesn't mean that the gardens aren't full of fantastic things for you to come and see.